Hello and welcome. This is the instructional video for lesson number 3 of our unit Party Time. The unit focuses on fractions and decimals. And you can see this person is really excited now. They even have arms. Maybe they're putting their arms up because they've learnt so much in the first 2 lessons from this unit. Alright, in this video, we're going to run through a warm-up to activate our brains, and I'm going to describe the options that you've got for the task. Students have asked for a bit more of a description in this part, so I'm going to give a bit more detail in this part of the task. But first, let's do our warm-up. So in this warm-up, I've got a student here, Oscar, to help me.
G'day everyone.
And we're going to play a game. Oscar, would you like to go first? We're going to play the game a couple of times, and then I'll invite you, the viewer, to play the game in a second.
So I just roll the dice.
Yeah, that's right. Is that on our screen? No. So we got a 2. Where would you like to put that?
I'll put it on the bottom.
Put it on the bottom. All right, and then you have another roll. And a 6. So that fraction might read 6 over 2. Now I'm going to have a go at the same task. I got a 5. And I'm going to choose to put it on the top. And a 3. So the question is now, which of these 2 is bigger? 6 over 2, 5 over 3. You might be able to do that, viewer, just by looking at them. But for now, I will just tell us, or just say that 6 over 2 is bigger, so you win that round, Oscar. We're going to play one more time. This time I'll go first. Oh, how'd I go? I got a 6. I'm going to put it here. Would you like to go now, Oscar?
Sure.
3, where will you put that?
I'll put it down the bottom.
Okay. I'm going to put that 3 at the bottom. Okay. Ooh, and you got a 3. So 3 over 3, or 3/3, is smaller than 6/3. So I win that round. Okay, this time I am going to play, but I would like the viewer to have a go at positioning the numbers. I don't exactly know how this will work. So this is you watching the viewer, and you're going to play against me. First I'll roll the dice. So what did I get? I got a 3, which I might put here. And I'll go one more time. And I got a 5. So 3/5 is my total. Now I'm going to roll on your behalf. You got a 5. And you also got a 4. Now what I would like you to do is decide where you should put this 4 and 5 in your fraction to get the largest fraction possible. I'll give you a second to do that. As per usual, the warm-up is not about getting the right answer, it's just about getting our brains thinking along the right lines for this lesson. So with this warm up, you could put the numbers here, 5 and 4, and you would get 5 quarters or 5 fourths. But I suppose you also could have arranged them like this, 4 over 5, and that still would have been 4/5 would be bigger than 3/5, but not the biggest fraction that you could make. Anyway, that's enough from our warm-up. Let's get into the task, or the task description. Okay, as per usual, there are 3 different star for this task. The 1-star task, you're going to use diagrams to count the total candles. So when I say that, I mean something like this. This is a birthday cake that's been chopped up into different pieces. You could imagine viewing that birthday cake from above and looking down on the cake and seeing that it's been chopped up into those pieces. And on this piece, there are 1, 2, 3 candles. So what you're going to do is try to count the total number of candles on the whole cake based on this picture. And the trick is here that there will be the same number of candles on each piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The total number of pieces, total number of candles, 18 candles. So you'll be given problems for the 1-star task. You'll be given situations like that, and you'll have to count the total number of candles. You can draw a picture. You will also be asked to fill in a table as you go. For the 2-star task, you'll use multiplication or timesing. I'll put that there to calculate the number of candles. So you might be given the same situation. 1, 2, 3 candles. But instead you'll say, all right, there are 3 candles on this piece, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. So 3 times 6 gives you 18 candles. So that's using multiplication to arrive at that answer. I would encourage you at level 2 not to draw all the candles in, but rather just to use that multiplication strategy. At level 3, you're not going to have a picture to use. So you're going to have to imagine that situation in your head. You're going to use a worded description of the birthday cake to figure out the size of your piece. So instead, they're going to describe the whole cake, and they're going to ask you to figure out how big your piece is, which will pose you a few more challenges in doing that all mentally. Once again, you'll still be asked to fill out a table with that task. Cheers.